offering my most prayerful salutations at the divine lotus feet of my beloved master, Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Bhagavata Vahini, Chapter 7, Vidura the Counselor. Summary. Vidura meets Dhritarashtra, who was yet looking for words of sympathy. Instead, Vidura admonishes Dhritarashtra for his selfish and foolish choices of action. When Dhritarashtra protests, Vidura's tones gets even harsher, not out of lack of compassion, but in a determined effort to urge Dhritarashtra into the right action. Dhritarashtra then gets a distaste for the way he is living, but yet clings on to the operational excuses such as his blindness and needing to inform Yudhishthira. Vidura convinces Dhritarashtra to utterly disregard social conventions and the needs of his body and proceed immediately with him to the forest with his wife Gandhari. Being so convinced, the three leave the palace for the forest at once in the night itself without informing anybody. Key takeaways. In this chapter, we saw the movement of three phases of Vidura's level of conversation with Dhritarashtra. The first phase before the war was between a minister and a king, always in the interest of the king and the kingdom, but never going beyond that propriety. The second phase was that of a knowledgeable brother's love and compassion for his weak, grief-stricken brother on next steps in life for him. And finally, when none of the other steps had worked at the third stage, it was the determination of an enlightened soul to shake the ignorant, spiritually blinded ego of Dhritarashtra into decisive action through harsh words if required. This was similar to Krishna's move in Mahabharata war to move from gentle counseling to Arjuna on dharma while revealing the Bhagavad Gita to the angry Krishna picking up his discus, threatening to break his bow at seeing Arjuna's half-hearted attempts to kill Bhishma. Swami on occasion has given us and many others this harsh treatment to our egos to jolt us into the right action or behavior. The current COVID crisis is also perhaps nature's and God's ways to sharply shake us to make better and more inclusive choices to nature and to each other. End of the chapter. Sai Ram.